Hi, I'm Kevan. I'm the Performance Analyst with Liverpool Women, and I'm here to talk to AXA about how we achieve our goals. Our job is to help the players and the staff feel as prepared for every game as they can be. When we're looking to define a goal, I think it's really important that we try and set out what it is that we want to do in the end and where do we want to get to. We've done that through having clear roles and responsibilities and having conversations, not just within a department, but with the coaches, with the players. What do they expect from us? What can we give them? And ultimately, I think that's helped us to really be able to try and outline what we want to stand for as a department and our role within sort of the wider club. Ultimately, we want to have an end goal and where do we want to get to, but we're trying to break that down into what will make the biggest impact right now, what can we do with what we have right now, and then what can we add in later on. When we're looking at our goals, we think it's really important that we involve the whole team, because ultimately anything we do affects everyone. So it's really important that everyone feels involved and everyone feels connected to what we're trying to do. As much as we would like everything to go well all the time, I think it's important to know that things won't go well all the time. We're not always going to win. We are going to get setbacks along the way. But it's important to try and use those experiences just as much as we talk about celebrating our wins. It's important to sort of note what went wrong in that instance that sort of led to a setback. I still really, try and celebrate the little wins along the way, and then when the big wins come along, it's nice. It's nice that when you can look back and see the sacrifices that you've made and the little wins along the way that what ultimately they've led to. Resilience is something that sort of comes with experience, just being in different situations. It comes from just putting yourself in situations where you might succeed, you might have a setback, you might get the outcome that you want, you might not, but knowing that you can look back afterwards and look at what we've done to get to that point. So that next time you're in that situation, you're able to make informed decisions. I think when we do get off track, it can be quite hard, it can be quite tough. But also ultimately, I think in terms of trying to keep team morale up, it's obviously we have to keep talking with passion. I think the minute that and acting and behaving and leading and working with passion, we still have to keep believing in what we're doing. I think the minute that goes, that's when our messages start becoming see-through, and then we are in real trouble. So it's we have to keep going and we have to keep being passionate about what we're doing. I never think it's a bad time to maybe look at trying a new strategy. I think in terms of when's the right time, you don't really want to be messing about too much with things when you're really busy. So for example, any new strategies or new ways of working that we try and do, we'll try and implement them in pre-season when we've got the time to sort of be honest and look back at them. And then we've obviously got 8, 9, 10 weeks before our season kicks off where we can look back and say, okay, well, we've used this new strategy, we've added to our workflow using it, we've had 10 weeks under pressure of using it, sort of increasing levels of pressure. Is it working? Yes or no? So I would maybe pick a quieter time to try and implement your strategy, but there's never a bad time to be either trying new things or to be aware of other things. I think my top advice for achieving a goal would be to be honest, to be clear about what you're sort of trying to set out to do, what is your role, can we do what we actually are trying to do. I think you have to involve other people, you have to be honest, you have to bring them in. Ultimately that helps you as a department, as a business. But I think the biggest thing, and it's something that that I use to keep myself going, is just, can you look back at the end of every day and say, I really enjoy what I'm doing? I think if you can enjoy what you're doing every day, it doesn't feel like work, I think you'll go a long way to help achieving your goal.